What's up, my friends? It's disaster evening. But unlike normal, where I'm offering up disasters in the world of cardboard rectangles, tonight it's in the realm of Willy Wonka ridiculousness. So I'm glad you're here because this is hilarious. But first things first, let me share the live stream link in the Discord so that everybody knows we're over here on this channel hanging out. And then we will do our hellos and talk about this absolute hilarious travesty. I mean, normally I'm used to talking about what like the billion-dollar company's doing, right? So this, by comparison, is hilariously amateurish. Okay. There we go. That's perfect. And switch it over so we can see everything. What's up? Aang, Millmaster, Felonious T, Ned, Picard, Stormtrooper, Shelton, Beasley, Millmaster, Zircon, Jess, Potts, Heather. Hello! What up, Gianna, as well? I see you there. Hello to assembled lurkers. Shelton coming right out the bat with the super chat, bringing up a point that hilariously I didn't even consider. I'm gonna read out most of your super chat, but I'm gonna leave the little part off until I've talked about part of the event to add in your very salient point that I never thought about until now because of how much a disaster it is, and the fact that I didn't even think about that is hilarious. But anyways. Super Chat says, I heard about this disaster, can't believe they put zero effort into this event, and I'll mention the rest of it afterwards, because that's, I can't believe I didn't think about what you just said, though. That's funny. That's funny. What up, Grasshopper? What up, Tannhauser? What up, Jester? How you guys doing? What's the good word? Wonka. Wonka's been wonked. That's the word for the evening. But first, let me not forget to put Shelton up here on the board. Whoop. Make sure it's in the right place as well. The Oompa Loompa pick from the event is perfect. Yeah, the poor people like were roped in to work this event. It's absolutely ridiculous. So this happened over in the UK. I'm sure most of you probably already heard about it because it happened like, I don't know, 5-6 days ago? And word on the internet travels real quick. So I'm assuming that most of you have already heard about it, right? But I want to talk about it because it is absolutely amazing and stupid. You start with the kids event, you end with the cops showing up like in force, not just one, like 4 or 5 cop cars are at this place by the end of it. And the price, man, I had to do like a conversion on the price of getting into the event. So it's supposed to be, what it's billed as is this epic Willy Wonka experience. Bring your kids in for a Willy Wonka style experience. That's what they're milking for brand recognition. So apparently this is the most slapdash crap that's ever been made. It worked out with basically somebody rents a gigantic warehouse and then they have an AI churn out like page after page of garbage AI nonsense. And then they hire a bunch of like kids and actors to work this event, right? And it's like the script was written by an AI, so the highlight of the whole thing is that it created Willy Wonka's arch nemesis, a dude named the Unknown, who's an evil rival chocolate maker that lives in walls, and he's trying to steal Willy Wonka's anti-graffiti gobstopper. So you're just like, what? Yeah, we're doing a Willy Wonka experience, and we've invented a villain that didn't exist in it, and he wants an anti-graffiti gobstopper. What? Like, so you've got a ridiculous script. You've got these kids who are roped into work in this event, right? So, like, it's just, oh, well, it's my first acting gig. Sweet. So these kids show up like the day of. They're given a script maybe, and like a script, loose, whatever garbage nonsense, like a day or two before this happens at most. I guess they're emailed this stuff, right? So they show up the day of at the warehouse, and apparently like nothing is set up. The person who played the unknown showed up early and was like, nothing is set up at all. The footage of the unknown is the most iconic part. There's video footage out there. Basically, you've got the tour being led by Willy Wonka, and he takes them to the mirror, and behind the mirror is the unknown. Now, the unknown does pretty much nothing. They just are behind the mirror, and they come out and go, and make goofy little movements, and that's about it, right? They're not really doing much of anything, and they didn't have any direction other than you're behind the mirror, you're the unknown. And so, like, apparently they had to just kind of decide between them as the actors what they were gonna do. So one of them was like, well, you know, if a kid like acts up to you, then you be afraid and like shrink back behind the mirror. But like if that didn't happen, the actor, she had no idea what to do. So she just kind of go back behind the mirror no matter what. She just come out and go, woo, but there's footage of like kids crying when she's coming out. And in terms of treats for the kids at this event, they had a little bit of lemonade and they had a tiny little bit of jelly beans, to the point where the kid would come up and it'd be like, here you go, here's 3 jelly beans. And I'm like, that was all they got. And as Shelton rightfully pointed out, they didn't even get any chocolate. This thing was such a disaster that I didn't even think about the fact that they didn't have any chocolate for the kids. So the kids end up getting little jelly bean nonsense. Here's 3 jelly beans or whatever. And the parents are getting pissed, right? Because this thing is being run horribly, right? You have 3 different Willy Wonkas to start with that are supposed to bring groups through by this mirror with the unknown and everything. And then by this really sad looking Oompa Loompa chick who just looks like completely miserable. I'm sure they were getting a lot of people yelling at them. The price in Canadian dollars, $60 a ticket. So if it was just you and your kid, it's $120 to get into this beat up, shitty fucking warehouse where almost nothing is set up, and somebody just jumps out from behind a mirror going, ooh, and then your kids cry, and they give you 3 jelly beans, and that's it. And you pay $60 a head. So people were pissed. The cops got called. The police were called in, right? Because it's a massive scam. The Wonkas gave the fuck up. One of the Wonkas went into a room and just stayed there for like an hour. Because you got to understand, guys, these groups, 60 people a group. So you've got one Wonka who's just somebody who, yeah, congratulations, you, because there was an account from the one guy who was hired to be one of the Wonkas, right? And basically, they had no preparation at all. They're just like brand new to acting, all excited to be like, well, I'm going to be the Willy Wonka. And then they show up and it's like, okay, so you're Willy Wonka. Take this group of 60 people through the event. And like 60 people at $60 a ticket, man. That's $3,600 like per load. So you had three Wonkas just bringing people through, but there's so many people that they couldn't fit into the rooms. So they were stuck out in the hallway and stuff while this crap is happening too. So imagine that, to come out from behind the mirror and your kid's like, and there's not even enough room for your kids to be disappointed by what you paid $60 a head to get into. It's insane, man. So yeah, one Wonka just went into the side room or something like that. He just stayed in one room for like an hour. It was just like, and the other 2 Wonkas just disappeared. They just bounced, man. They were just like, this ain't worth it, and just left. And so the whole thing apparently was going kind of okay for maybe the first half an hour or so, but the insane loads of people and all of it just ended up with them all getting, I guess, what was it? The one who played the unknown said, we got taken out for dinner, like, or an end debriefing. We came back, the police had shut down the place. There was like 4 or 5 cop cars there. Oh man, it's such a scam, bro. It's such a scam and hilariously bad. Like so low rent. So low rent. And it's crazy to think like how much money they must have been pulling in at first. But at the end of the day, whoever's in charge of it probably not going to be coming out ahead on it. The only one who wins on this are the people who were the actors in it. Because the person who played the unknown now, people like doing paintings of him, all this other kind of stuff, right? So silver lining, it definitely helped out at least a couple of people who were new to the whole acting situation. So there's that. But yeah, what a shit show. What up, Kurt? What up, Gerthulu? What's going on, Cramden? Millmaster, you going fully Bill Corrigan, full Billy Corrigan on me, buddy? I can't even imagine, bro. You pay $60 a head to give your kid 3 fucking jelly beans, like a sad girl with a green wig on, a normal-sized human with a green wig on who's supposed to be an Oompa Loompa, gives you 3 jelly beans for your kids. The real winner's the internet and hours of entertainment making fun of it. Scorpigeist, correct. You've nailed it. That's absolutely right. Hey, Bo Felgen! Thanks for gifting 5 channel memberships. Bro, that's crazy. I thought it might have been an eagle, but I thought I saw a falcon out the window today. Soaring high, buddy. Anyways, raise the shields high. Gianna, Kentucky, Cramden, Legendary, and Matt all have shields courtesy of Bo Falcon. Well done, buddy. Well done. Oh, man. So yeah, that's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. This is how it goes now, though, right? People think that they can do. Oh, we'll figure it out. Oh, we'll figure it out. Oh, we'll figure it out. They got a grand vision in their head, and it's like, we'll just sort out the details on the fly. AI will help us fill in the holes, and it's just like, what? And it's like, yeah, anti-graffiti jawbreakers, and it's like, what does that mean? When you use, do they remove graffiti nearby? This is candy that you put in your mouth that strips paint off of walls or something? Is it what? And then a guy who lives in the walls, an evil chocolatier who wants to steal this. It's so dumb. Hey kids, you know how you love Willy Wonka and all the Wonka stuff? We're gonna go to this. Check it out. I even printed you a golden ticket so you can get all excited. And the kids are crying. And you've paid, like, as a family, 2 parents, 2 kids, $240. That's ridiculous. Apparently one of the Wonkas was given a contract that was written by AI, and the contract was spelled wrong. Oh. That's funny. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Oh, speaking of ridiculous, guys, if you like anime and you haven't heard of it already, there is one called Mashal Muscles and Magic, and it is surprisingly good. It's a really fun concept. First of all, it features a wizard academy, and I'm 100% a sucker for wizard academies. Although I don't really care for the fact that ever since Harry Potter came along, now we have like broom sports and stuff. No, that's okay. We don't need that. That part I can do without. But other than that, I love wizard schools, man. Love them, right? So the idea behind this one is it's a world where everybody is a magic user. It's illegal. It's illegal to the point where it's punishable by death to not have magic. And the idea on the world is we preserve our magic by making sure that anybody who doesn't have magic can't pollute the bloodlines. So it's a death sentence. So the main character of the story is somebody who was actually born without any magic and was raised in secret by a kind old man. And so the kind old man's like, you don't have any magic powers, so I'm just going to teach you to be physically fit to try and give you some kind of some kind of chance in the world, but the guy in the story has trained himself to absurd anime level proportions where even though he has no magic, although there's part of me that wonders if underneath secretly he does have some kind of magic, but you know, they're saying he doesn't have magic, but either way, he's able to just use his regular physical abilities to counteract magic. The writing is, the show is put together well. There's not a bunch of extra crap shoved into it. It doesn't feel like it's wasting your time. The story is enjoyable. The characters are unique. It's a very fun concept. The idea of somebody in a magicless world, in a world that's all magic, being completely magicless, and at the same time striving to be the #1 student at a magical academy is a really cool concept. And I like what they do with it so much that I don't actually want to spoil any of the crazy stuff the guy does. It's great. It's great. Yeah, McGraw, you know, he does have similar hair to Rock Lee. Kurt, how do memberships work? You get a fancy channel icon beside your name, and you get emoticons and all you get to be one of the fancy boys. You get to be a hatchling with when you're one long enough, you get to have a little top hat too. It means you're part of the special ultra elite of the internet, and women and men will feel your passionate prowess radiate from your body. They can tell. Like, you're a member, aren't you? Let me touch your member. Every day. What's up, buddy? Remember when you asked me yesterday about the box of Mega Glory and how you make it onto the roll? Well, guess what? You caused me to go back through and do a recount. And it turns out Anto and Dan Florida made the roll of Mega Glory. And you, because I did a tally up of a number of different people's totals. Where were you? You already have 3 out of 5, just so you know. Just so you know. 3 out of the 5 entrances into the box of glory to be on the roll of Mega Glory. And there's a number of people who are right there at 4 as well. So I got a little chart now so that I won't accidentally let somebody slip through the cracks. The cracks. I've been negligent. I need an AI to manage this for me. It's weird because normally I was on top of that. I was like, that's whatever. What are you gonna do? The important thing is that I remembered, and now that not remembered, but did the recount, and now I'm just gonna keep track of it this way. So a little more bookkeeping to make sure that I don't slip up like that, right? Because that's part of the fun. I don't want to deny people their glory, so I got to make sure the next time Anto and Florida show up that I show them the backs. So thanks for asking me, because that totally did cause me to go back through. And man, there was a lot of them. What's going on with Doritos? Nothing? I don't even know why you guys are talking about that. What's up with Doritos? They just keep making new kinds that are all it feels like the only thing that they can do is go like more nacho cheese. We got more nacho cheese, we've made it more nacho-y, or just spicy as hell. Those are the only 2 options you have. And they make like 4 different versions of spicy. This one's bold. This one's that. It's all just burning your mouth. Why would you want to eat that? Why would you want to burn your mouth with that spice? I don't like it. Oh, just thinking about it makes me sweat, man. I remember when Desolator tricked me into, well, he didn't even trick me into it. He just suggested it. But it felt like a trick after I had one because it was awful. Just too spicy, man. I do not see the appeal. People are like, Carolina Reaper. And it's like, why? Why? Wait a minute. I just remembered something. Bo Falcon, You're supposed to be down here as the member lord. I just remembered. All right. That's better. Man, can you imagine? You think you're getting hired for some awesome job. You're like, "Duh," and then you get there and you're like, oh no. $60 and they give your kid like 3 jelly beans. That's like $20 a jelly bean, bro. Like, how bad does an event have to be where people just straight up call the cops because they're getting like, and then the cops come too, right? They don't just go, what, there's a problem here, like deal with our division that handles this kind of stuff through like courts or whatever else, right? And a shot glass worth of lemonade. What? People are getting fired on live streams? Yeah, I guess like the technology makes it easy for like a CEO or something like that to go, hey guys, just tuning in. Thanks for coming to this meeting. By the way, none of you have jobs at the end of this sentence. Goodbye. Well, when we're all living in the techno future and nobody has jobs and we all just yell at each other on the internet, I guess we'll have reached humanity's peak. There'll be no more Willy Wonka events because no one will have jobs. The AI will all just work for each other, and humans will be like a subclass to the AI. We'll be living in the gutters for the robot people's entertainment, and they'll tase us at their whim. I guess the masochists will have a glorious time, right? They're gonna be happy. Not me though. I don't want my balls shocked by an AI robot. See, Chobits never predicted this. Who the fuck, like, what even is Chobits? Like, what is it? The guy finds a dirty sex robot in an alley, and then he's such a shy, weak little gimp boy that he's afraid to fucking touch his dirty garbage robot. I doubt he even washed it. And whoever made it, you gotta finger it on, bro? You gotta finger that on. Like, what? What? And then you're gonna cry because its battery's running out and climb up a wall like she's dying, you fucking loser. That's your cell phone that you don't have the guts to fuck. That's what that is, bro. That's like if you were crying over your fucking toaster with a flashlight strapped to it, you fucking loser. Like, Chobits is so fucking dumb. That shit's dumb. I found a fucking sex bot in an alley, but it's okay, I love it, and I'm gonna marry it or something. I'm so bashful. Ugh. Yeah, McGraw. Yeah, we're supposed to afford 7-card magic packs. Oh. Dune predicted it. YouTube's going to start installing heart plugs into YouTubers. So, like, if I don't get enough views, they're just going to pull the plug literally, and I'll just bleed out. What a weird time to be alive, man. Technology is at a really amazing and at the same, it's like amazing and terrifying. It's like, what is going on right now? The AI is crap, but it's not going to continue to be crap, right? Like, it's just going to get to the point where it can progressively iterate on itself. And that's when it just gets, who even knows, man? Who even knows? Oh, Lord. It seems like the more technology we get, the dumber we get. So who knows how stupid people are going to be in the future. They won't be able to do anything. Meh. Probably just gonna end up being a whole mostly lot of nothing. AI is like, oh, it's like, it makes me think of how quaint the Y2K freakout was, where the Y2K freakout was like, everything's gonna crash. And it's like, yeah, don't worry. It's just the dates had 2 digits for the year because they weren't forward thinking. And now everything has to be updated for 4 digits. And yeah, if they don't do it, it can cause problems. But no, the world's not gonna fall apart. Well, AI is not Y2K double digit missing stuff. It's something different. Wall-E is our future. I wanna be one of those fat people on one of them chairs, bro. For real. Just with a super big gulp being pushed around. I'm here for it. Wall-E's actually a fun movie. I like that film. That's a good one. It's a good one. Some kids' films are intolerable, and some are genuinely fun stories. And Wall-E is definitely in the second category. Jojo, the question becomes, when AI can hack, can you hack it or can you not hack it? Hmm? Now my brain's just doing dumb shit, thinking about who's the boss, going, AI, IA, hey Angela. And it's like, oh God, why? Why? Today I had one of the worst thoughts I've ever had in my entire life. It was so bad, so groan worthy that I couldn't even say it out loud to Carly. I had to pause and just go, oh, because she needed an HDMI cord. And my brain went, I'm HDMI on it. It's like, it's HDM, I'm on it. That's what it was. HDM, I'm on it. And it was just like, it was so bad that I just went, oh no. Just thinking about it hurt my soul. And then I told her about it afterwards. Wall-E / Idiocracy is our future. Well, you know what? We don't have to be the dumb ones. So who fucking cares? I don't give a shit. If somebody else's asshole is going to have the Robotron installed into it, that's fine. It's not me. I don't have to have a fucking metal bungus, right? That's going to be the next generation. That's how the government fucking controls you. If you type anything that they don't fucking like on the internet, then just like the fucking social credit scores, but they just close your butthole. Your fucking butthole is closed for business. So if the government thinks you're full of shit, you literally are, and then you die. So have fun with that, future people, with your stupid Wi-Fi bunguses. The term Wi-Fi bungus. Hashtag trademark Wi-Fi bungus. There's just something about a Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm not getting good reception, yo. I gotta do a handstand. Oh, the good old Wi-Fi bungus. I'm gonna need a technician to check the Wi-Fi on my bungus. Hello, Bungusco. Have you tried rebooting your bungus? I can't get the pencil into the hole. You have to reset it with a pencil. Like when you have to use a fucking pin to reset your Zune. Oh. The cultural litmus test that would be Ow My Balls. Let me explain something to you. If Ow My Balls existed, why would I be here? Why would I be here? Why would any of us be here? We'd all be watching that. What's going to beat that? Nothing I say is going to beat an hour of guys getting smacked in the nuts, son. That's the end. That's it right there. I can't compete with that. Yeah, man, I'll fucking connect my Wi-Fi bungus to watch Ow My Balls. Man. Well, like, think about having like a techno brain or whatever made by a fucking company. Look at all the software fuck ups and stuff they do, man. Why don't they just do a software update that makes your fucking hand spasm? Oops, just cut off my fingers and shit when I was cutting up some carrots. Thanks, techno brain. Oh, micro brain is really fucking sorry to hear about what happened to you. We're gonna donate some money to a charity or something. Okay, well, have fun being a fucking guy with no fingers anymore, dickhead. Although I guess if you have cyber brains, that have cyber fingers too, but the point stands. I cut off my cyber fingers. How am I going to reset my bungus with no cyber fingers? I just wanted to be Inspector Gadget. I do actually wonder how well a show called Ow My Balls would do. I'm sure I would get tired of it pretty quick, but, you know, there would probably be a couple where you'd be like, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But if it's just one guy getting hit over and over, that's lame. You need variety. You need a bunch of random people getting it. Jess, you get all you can eat ribs tomorrow? Nice. Nice. That's a good score. Down with some rib meat. I had a nice slow cooker stew style meal tonight that was very satisfying. Nice delicious beef, some bread, some potato. Nice and simple, but just incredibly satisfying. Yeah, exactly, Millmaster. Didn't you read the EULA? You don't own that. You are licensing it from us, and if you post a tweet we don't like, we can shut your heart down. We here at Hardco don't believe in what we deem to be hate speech, so we're just gonna press the button and shut your heart off. Amazon does that with people's smart homes and shit. What's to stop a company from thinking they can get away with it? Nothing. And then afterwards, well, they're dead. Fuck them. It's just a line item in the company's fucking, oh, sorry, stockholders, sorry, shareholders. We killed a fucking idiot, and it cost us money. Like, that's how that would go. That's how that would go. I don't trust companies. Carly actually, she was talking about something, and then she's like, I don't trust companies. They can just say whatever kind of deal. Like, this is a paraphrasing. And I'm like, yup, that's how it works. That's how it works. She's like, I don't like it. I'm like, I know you don't like it, but the reality is like this. It's the difference between being in a fucking snake pit and knowing you're in a snake pit, so watch the fuck out for snakes, or being in a snake pit and you don't even know and you grab, just swinging around. Look at these ribbons. Those are snakes. You can get bit. You can get bit, bitch. So yeah, companies, like, for real, just trust everything. It'll all be perfectly, obviously you have to have a certain level of trust to survive in society. You have to be able to believe that things are going to be all right. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of things where you can get messed up and all it means is that some company has to pay out some money and make a whatever statement. But you don't come back to life. They don't have that money to resurrect your ass or fix your blindness, reattach your missing stuff. Like, you're just fucked. And then other people can go online and go, it's not right that this happened to you. And then completely forget about it while you go stumping through your blind ass life. Right? What could go wrong, Millmaster? Nothing. Nothing. Trust him to do what makes him the most money. That's right, Zircon. That's right. Oh, you know what? That reminds me, Zircon, on the note of the glory roll here and the Lord of the Board, you're actually one away. You've already won the Lord of the Board 4 times. So you're actually one more time away from making it onto the roll of Mega Glory. I got a number of 4s on here. Who do we got? We got Dominic, Ender's Blade, Nishimoto, Scroll Keeper, Ned. Ned's on there. Fisher. Those are just the 4s. So yeah, there's a bunch of people on the threshold. So I got it noted down now. Keep track of that. Coding Monkey, what's up, buddy? You're gonna go watch the video, but I'm streaming? Well, you can watch the video after the stream, or you can go watch the video, come watch part of the stream, and watch the stream afterwards on the archive. The good news is it's all available afterwards, so it's up to you. Choose your own adventure, bro. Choose your own adventure. Yay for technology. Yep, in some ways, you're absolutely right. Yay for technology. I love it in a bunch of different ways. The fact that I can just go, hey, I want to talk about this dumb shit today. I'm going to just go live and yammer about some Willy Wonka nonsense or magic or whatever else. I love technology for all of that. So, overall, I'm very pro technology. I'm also, though, just very cynical about companies and the crap that they've done. Like, oh, hey, look at Apple getting nailed for slowing down iPhones. They definitely wouldn't do that to your eye brain, though, would they? They definitely wouldn't do that to parts of your physical body. No, they wouldn't do that to any part of your body, because what could they get from that? Just money. And that's not what they're after. They're definitely not after money. So putting your trust and your physical body in their hands definitely can't result in anything other than good times, right? Yeah, Code Monkey, the Markov Manor clue stuff, the game store I go to, no interest, nobody's biting. And the people online you're hearing from aren't happy with it. Wizards failed with that product. It's a miserable failure. A miserable failure. Trevor, the morning streams are intermittent at this point. So there have been some. You got to keep your eyes out for them. One of the challenging parts is they've changed the way that the live stream stuff works when I'm doing it on the phone. So saving the live streams afterwards doesn't really work out very well. So I might just have to revert to filming it in the old style, because they're trying these things where they're always experimenting with stuff, which is fine. I got no problem with that. But it does sometimes lead to annoying issues where the live streams that are done in the morning that way end up... It's so weird. They have it in the vertical, and then it's off to one. It's just miserable. But either way, long story short, they happen here or there. You got to keep your eyes open for them. You never know. You never know. Scorba guy says, jokes on them, my brain can't function any slower without dying. Yeah, Yamagoro says if you don't get verified, you might suffer random memory loss. That's wild. Yeah, you can't just blindly trust companies, especially since the entire structure of them kind of removes humanity from them by nature and stops individual humans from being able to make the kind of difference that they should be able to make when crazy stuff's going down, right? But whatever, man, I'm gonna be very real. I'm not here to fix the world's fucking problems. I'm not a goddamn crusader who's out there, but, oh, I got the answers. Here's my fucking answer. We're all fucked, so let's have a laugh. Let's just have a good time. Who gives a shit? People take stuff way too seriously. You have way less control over most aspects of your life than you fucking think you do. And worrying about shit on this scale, good luck with it. Worrying about fucking AI and stuff taking over the world, worry about it when it fucking happens. You know, there are already other people who are handling all that shit. It ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. I'm not out there at the fucking forefront of AI ethics and all this other crap. Like, that's gonna fucking stop anybody. Oh yeah, we're developing ethical ones. Yeah. Who's developing the unethical ones? Probably pretty much everybody. No, but we'll only do it for good. No, you'll just try and lock other people out while you still have full access to everything, right? For real. So yeah, man, I ain't here to fix the world. I'm here to fucking tell dick jokes, talk about games, fuck around, have a laugh at the dumb shit that's going on in the world. That's it. That's it. There's other people who are way more capable and way more interested in trying to fix stuff than me, man. I'm just trying to have a good time. That's all I want to do, man. I just want to have a good time. I assume mostly technology is just going to be a hassle. Like, in terms of the problems that come in the future, I expect it's more just going to be a hassle. I'm probably not going to get any, like, super insane event, like whenever you read about some post-apocalyptic game and they're like, this happened, blah, blah. It's probably not going to happen. Could it happen? Sure. Is it? I guess in some ways it's fun to let your imagination roam into crazy disaster land. But me. Tom D getting ready for the spring, prepping your camper. Nice. I assume that's just going and talking to somebody who you go camping with. I'm prepping my camper. It's just, I tell people that I'm prepping my camper so they think I got this fancy thing I drag behind my car. But really, I'm just telling somebody how we're going to camp. Prepping a camper. Just telling my wife we're going camping. Just prep my camper. It's so stupid. But that's fun, man. The weather here has been like spring level weather. It's crazy nice. And apparently we get that all week. So I ain't complaining. Until the AI takes the sun away, guys, and you got to pay a fee. Did you pay your vitamin D sunshine fee? No, then get down in the sunless lands, mole man. Fuck you. Go work the salt mines and bring us a big stack of salt. Because my robo deer need a salt lick. Tom D, you got pull behind? I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That's a pretty serious medical condition. But you can beat it. You can fight it. Yeah, you can defeat pull behind, bro. You can pull ahead. Leave pull behind you. It's so crazy that, like, there's so much going on in the world right now. There's so many people just messing about and doing whatever that doesn't really matter. And then there's other people out there doing all this amazing scientific stuff. And, oh, hey, we're advancing all of our technology and science. But most of us are just like, I just want to eat fast food and watch stuff. Real basic stuff, you know? Real basic. Gotta get one of them AI butlers. Tell it to massage my shoulder, and then it'll just crush it. That's it, man. Like, aren't you afraid that if you get one of them sex bots, that it's just gonna rip your dick off? You know? Like, what if it malfunctions and it tears your junk off? You ever think about that? Like, didn't your mom ever tell you not to stick your junk in machines, bro? For real. You wouldn't bang a toaster with ham in it, would you? Would you? Yeah, Magoro, if you save up enough, it's not that far off. You'll be able to have an AI bot that is just freakish, because you can have one of those fucking real dolls, which are just unsettling. They're unsettling. They do have some fucking nice tits, but they're unsettling. Their face and stuff, all of it. It's really weird. And then you're going to have an AI fucking voice in it, and it's going to do the weird movements. I love you. Now let me suck you up. And you're just like, okay. I'm so alone. I'm so alone, Becky. Do not cry on me. It voids my warranty. Tannhauser, your mom didn't tell you. Your mom never told you not to fuck machines or toasters with ham in it. Does your mother love you? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess my mom didn't tell me either. That fucking bitch. You know what? Fuck her. I'm not going to give her nothing for her birthday. And if she asks why, I'll be like, fuck you. You didn't tell me not to fuck machines or toasters with ham in it, Mom. And then she'll just be like, what? Fuck you, Mom. I blame you for everything. This is why I act up on the internet for attention, Mom. Because you didn't let me fuck ham in the toaster. Or something. You're the reason I do this for men on the internet, Mother. You're the reason that I... Oh. Listen, Tannhauser, you can't assume anything's a given in this world, bro. Not anymore. Not anymore. Alright? My mom messed me up bad, bro. She messed me up bad. No ham toaster, you know? No warning about the ham toaster. None of it. None of it. Yeah, they're not gonna have any kind of good robot wives for decades yet, yo. Daniel says, never can underestimate stupid. Gives you job security. Well, you know what? If your job security banks on people being dumb, you're gonna be just fine. Because people seem dumber every day. I feel like technology has made me dumber, and I'm a smart man. So I can't even imagine the level of stupefaction that it has blasted into the everyday citizen. Oh, Plaid, speaking of Hot Pockets, you just reminded me. Carly bought old El Paso taco pizza pops. And they're just going to be awful. They're just going to be awful. Hot Pockets are nightmarish. I wouldn't eat those. Pizza pockets are okay, though. They're all right. All right. I don't know. It seems like they keep changing all the recipes on things recently. Bunch of stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? Why does it all taste like crap? Loco, keep your toaster ham. I got my pocket cheese. Oh shit, you got a hot pocket that you do you put it in the crusting sleeve? Oh, that's so wrong. Don't buy ham Hot Pockets. Just don't buy Hot Pockets. I wouldn't, man. I haven't had one in forever. And I still remember, like, they're gross. And those crostini things. Oh, just awful. I'm so lucky that I have Carly and she makes me nice home-cooked food because holy shit, all the processed crap they make now. I used to be able to enjoy and eat processed crap, but now most of it, I just can't. It's just, oof. Oh, man, it's a long day. Ugh. Long day today. Glad that I got that Ridge Wallet sponsorship finished. That one's awesome. And I thought that the ending was pretty funny. I watched it a bunch of times myself because it made me laugh. And now I've got another sponsorship that I'm in the midst of that I'm looking forward to finishing off as well, because then it is sweet reward time. Daniel, you like that, buddy? Nice. Nice. It came together well, and Carly did a great job for her part, so it went quite smoothly. I considered including some outtakes, but I think the original just ended up being better anyways. It's nice when it all comes together. Sometimes my ideas don't come together properly in execution. Loco, hope I paid the talent well. Yes, I am properly rewarded for it, of course. Yes. You're clearly just talking about me, and that makes perfect sense. Grasshopper, that's right. Secret wife is hot. My secret wife is mega hot. And I'm not going to lie. I like that bellowing, angry voice that she's got when she gets mad and wants the key case. The key case. One day, I will have AI make a video of me making out with my own secret wife me. It's just the sugar. Now I think about it. And it's like, it's just the sugar. This Kool-Aid, like the taste of the actual Kool-Aid is just okay. But I'm looking for alternatives to Barks that don't have the caffeine. And I'm also tired of carbonated pop. I'm just, But I still like to have some sugar water. I'm not going to pretend like I don't miss the caffeine though, man. You know? I'll still have some here or there. Cup of tea or something. But it was messing up my sleep, you know, having it too late. I am a boring middle-aged man when it comes to shit like that, right? I may say the wild stuff, but fucking Wild Man Hatcher has to stop drinking caffeine so late so we can get his sleepies. Have I tried concentrated pod things? Listen, Tom, don't be trying to get me to do no Tide Pods, son. I'm not falling for it. I know you're unhappy about what I said about your trailer, but I ain't gonna do no Tide Pods. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. Every day, Miranda says, I want you to put me in your box. That's funny. All right, you're lower to the board. Let's heart that. Whoop, there we go. That's funny. The man with the long name. Every day. Loading that board, son. Grasshopper, yeah, that's true. The one that would be being made now using AI would be a monstrosity. Daniel, you dispute my middle-agedness? What are you trying to say? I'm past being middle-aged? I'm not willing to accept that. I think it's reasonable when you're fucking 45 years old to be called middle-aged, right? That doesn't seem unreasonable to me. That's right in the middle. Hopefully. Fuck. I mean, I guess if I'm only gonna make it to 60, then I'm like 3/4 aged or whatever, you know. What up, Walker? James P, what's up, buddy? Check my James P. Yeah. Wait. Most people don't shorten PayPal down to PP because it just makes it sound like you're saying check my dick. Like, check your dick, bro. Check your dick. The YouTube won't let you say Oompa Loompa. It wouldn't let you say Oompa Loompa in your super chat. That's funny. So you had to go to PayPal to make it. All right. Oompa Loompa Doompity Donk. You got sucked on by YouTube's gonk. Okay. All right, James P. New Lord of the board. New Lord of the board. You got gorked. Oh, we're gonna keep everyday's 6 there. and change it to 867. That's funny. Why wouldn't it let you say Oompa Loompa, man? Do people use that to insult people? Is that why? Is it because the Oompa Loompas are tiny people? That's confusing. Now you got me wondering. James P. Lording that board, big boy. Oh, it was 66. Okay, hold on. That's your favorite number. I'll switch it. It's 666. You got it. I just used the weird PayPal conversion. So, no problem. Your devil number. There it is. And in a way, that's just you being nice and making it easier for somebody to take it back if they want. Millmaster, you don't have the same restrictions on regular comments. They don't restrict regular comments the same way they do super chats. Because super chats are in these big, bold, attention-catching boxes, and a lot of streamers read them. YouTube has way more restrictions on what you can put in there, especially ever since the... I don't remember the name. There was a while back where there was a guy who was doing a charity stream or something. Yeah, he was doing a charity stream, but... it was like a bunch of hardcore edgelord boys or whatever. So the super chats that they were giving said some fucked up shit. And he read the fucked up shit out going, yo, I don't know that much about it, right? But either way, he read all the fucked up shit out loud and they were all just having a good time with it, as far as I understand. But the stuff they were saying was really fucked up too. So ultimately the charity refused the money. YouTube like booted him off of YouTube or something like that. At the very least demonetized him, probably full on banned him. And then changed a bunch of the rules about what you can say in super chats. And ever since then, it's been more restrictive. And I understand it, man. People come by and try and act like jerk-offs on streams and stuff. So limiting ways they can do it like that, you know? I get it. Are Tide Pods bath? Tide Pods are literally detergent that you clean your clothes with, right? I don't know what the hell bath salts are. Yeah, Daniel, as far as I understand, the charity didn't take the money because the stuff that was being said was so fucked up that they were just like, nope. You know, that kind of stuff. It was years ago, so I don't remember specifics. I couldn't even tell you who the hell it was, but I know it happened because I remember in the recesses of my mind 4 or 5 years ago. Ned, you feel dirty? You ordered a box of High Noon? No, you're getting Thunder Junctioned? That's fine, buddy. Enjoy it. Have a good time. If it makes you happy, then you can have it, right? Who cares? Who cares? James P., there's also a meme going around Willy Wonka. They might be filtering that. Yeah, you're right, actually. I mean, a lot of people are talking about Willy Wonka, so that could be part of it. It could be some specific thing that they're stopping. They don't want people saying it. Oh, and you're getting the Fallout decks too? Oh, look at you, fancy boy. Look at you, fancy boy. That's cool. It's nice to get magic cards you want, right? There's nothing wrong with buying the magic that you want. I've said it time and again. Enjoy yourself. Don't feel guilty about those purchases. Life ain't easy. And how many things genuinely make you happy? Like, for real. How many things in your life really make you happy? I know I really like magic. I know how happy it makes me. So even though I'm frustrated with what the game is doing, I still want the cards. I still want to have a good time. I don't want other people to not have a good time. So, you know, you weigh everything yourself. And if you've made the purchase, then fucking enjoy it. You know what I mean? I am actively not getting magic intentionally. Oops, just broke this pen. I am actively not getting magic intentionally with this extra sponsorship money, because there's something else that I would much rather have, and it's specifically for this channel. So I can't wait until the next sponsorship is all sorted so that I can move ahead with my awesome plan. Oh, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Pay rent before you buy cards. Oh yeah, take care of all your necessities. I don't feel like I need to say that to Ned. I don't feel like he's not taking care of his basic responsibilities. I assume that he is meeting all of his normal obligations, but at the end of the day, it's also like I'm not sitting there evaluating everybody's life. I just make the assumption that like magic card, most people aren't picking magic cards over essentials for life, because magic cards aren't drugs. It doesn't cause that level of a reaction in people. It's not, you gotta give a PSA, take care of yourself before you get cards. Only use your expendable money on that. Don't spend your food and rent money on it so you can live on the streets with a deck of magic cards. Doesn't work that way. Master says, that's what I tell myself every time I use street prostitutes. Don't feel guilty for paying for the magic I want. That's it. That's it, buddy. Who cares? What's wrong? What's wrong with prostitution? I ain't advocating for anybody to break the law, but I don't give a shit if some chick's like, give me $20 and you can fucking ram it in my dill hole. Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Like, I get it from the public health concern kind of concept, but that feels like a pretty fucking weak argument overall. People want to fuck for money. Let them. Who gives a shit? You know? I don't see nothing wrong with prostitution. I got no interest in prostitutes personally because I don't need to fucking pay for it. But whatevers. I don't fucking see it as a problem, you know? I tain't no Puritan. Felonious T, your 3 best friends kicked in to get you all 4 Fallout decks for your birthday. Damn, man, you got some good friends. That's nice. That's nice. What's a sweet gift? That's right, Daniel. That's the fucking way it works on the internet. You have to put disclaimers out there, because otherwise somebody's going to get pissy about it, YouTube or whatever else. So just say a sentence to cover your ass. This isn't financial advice. Sell all your shit and live in the streets, you dumb gutter pigs. You stupid, worthless fucks. Sell everything you own and give every dollar to me. Fuck you, you don't matter. Hashtag not financial advice. Hashtag fuck you. Give me your fucking money. $20 or you can get fucked. Dickhead. Yeah, see, Ned says he's fine. Thanks for the concern. There you go. He's fine, Jess. He's allowed to get his stuff. He's paying his rent. Does he have to send you the receipts? Does he have to submit them to you to be able to enjoy a hobby? Does he, Jessica? He didn't marry you for this. Just so you know. Just so you know. Oh, I think the real answer is that I need to go start my own Willy Wonka experience. If you can charge fucking chump $60 a fucking head, $60 a head for nothing, for 6 jelly beans, that's the scam I need to be in on. Welcome, dumb fucks, to the wondrous world of Wonka. Over here we've got Squibbledy B. He's a villain. He's made of sponge, but he doesn't live under the sea. He lives in a fucking ceiling lamp. What? He's afraid of fans, but not ceiling fans. The fans that Japanese fan dancers have. Little girl Do you know how to do a Japanese fan dance? That'll be $120. Here's a jelly bean. Get the fuck out. What up, Chicken Crew? What up, Corey? Oh, man. What a universe. Well, there's always new entertaining things going on. There is that. This is what happens when the world opens back up. People are desperate to do stuff, and the stuff fucking sucks. 60 bones ahead, bro. Wild. Wild. Feisty, what did you miss? You missed getting wonked. You missed the unknown and a whole bunch of other nonsense. Yelling, swearing, insanity, fear-mongering over the AI. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. James P. reminded you of the haunted house in 2013 you worked at? Yeah, but that place was probably run better, right? That was probably run better. I read a whole bunch of random ass news in the last little bit, completely unrelated to anything. But some of it was interesting to me, and I forgot that I wrote some of it down over here. So, it's all over the place. I apparently wrote down the African shoebill, which is like a 5-foot tall African bird. It's not a stork, but it's similar to a stork, and apparently their whole system of like child rearing is wild, where the stork will have it'll have 3 kids or 2 or 3 kids, but it only cares about the biggest and the strongest, and the biggest and the strongest one will bully the crap out of the other ones and get all the food. Like the parent just feeds it, takes care of it, and the other ones only exist as a backup in case the good one dies. It's crazy. It's that's nuts. That's nuts, right? What else did I write down? Random stuff. Apparently Apple's getting fined $2 billion in the EU because of, what was it? What was it they're getting fined over? Oh yeah, like anti-competitive practices where they were locking businesses out of being able to make reasonable offerings because they had to do everything through their Apple store. So the European Union gave them like a $2 billion fine, which they are not happy about. What up, Moogle? How you doing? The universe could be way bigger than the scientists already thought. Apparently, what is it? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but the Kuiper Belt, which is the outer area of the solar system, has a lot more space dust from collisions of objects than was originally expected. So once they were able to measure it, or they found that there's way more than they thought. So basically it's crazy the stuff they say. They're saying like the dust should decrease like 1 billion miles in, right? It's nutty. It's nutty. Oh, did I say you? Oh, you know what, Daniel? Whatever, man. I said the wrong thing. Whatever. Solar system, not universe. Whatever. If you come in here for useful science, you can eat my ass. How about that? How about that, you son of a bitch? Because you're right. You're right. I did write down solar system. And I did just say universe. And I did just say measure it. And it's like, how are you measuring the edge of the fucking universe? Right? But also, fuck you. All right? I'm the guy on the screen. How dare you contradict me with correct information that I wrote down as correct information but said wrong? How dare you? The fact that you're a teacher, that's vengeance enough for me. You have a job that nobody respects and does nothing for society anymore. You're a glorified babysitter. Eat it, Daniel. No wonder you got so upset about that. See, this is what happens. And see how much it matters? Doesn't matter at all. I can go and make a video today and put it out and say the universe, and there's nothing you can do, Daniel. You could go to the comments and go, that's wrong! And you can share it elsewhere going, that's wrong! But I'll still have said it. And other people believe it because either they're dumb or they don't care or they're not listening. And maybe I will, Daniel, just to fucking spite you. Just to spite you and your teaching career. Maybe I will make a video saying that it's the edge of the universe and not the solar system. My utility meter is broken, do you? Yeah. You know what? I should have realized that nothing I say could harm you more than what reality has done to your profession. It's a fucking travesty. So yeah, you know what? Fair enough, buddy. I didn't even consider that. It's like, if you think you can do worse than what those kids and their parents have done to my spirits, go for it, dickhead. I'm fucking dead inside. Don't eat your pen to senior. Bro, you give it 3 years and that's what you'll be saying to me on these streams. Just don't eat your pen. I'll be like, shut up, I'll eat my pen if I want to, Mom. Where am I? I'm gonna lean into the demented stuff early. Screw it. Every day, oh, shut up. Because you're so right. You're telling me one day I'll be arguing with an AI to correct the bank error. Yep, and it'll tell you you're wrong and then charge you an extra fee for it. And if you swear at it, it'll it'll shut down your banking services, even though it's an AI. That's what they did with this stupid automated system that I remember I called, like, it was some utility company decades ago. And it was like, hi, this is Emily. And I was like, ugh. What? And I was like, the thing said something, and I'm like, no, fuck you. And she's like, what's that? You want to have every service put on your line? And it's like, no, fuck you, idiot. And it's amazing that you think that's going to do anything. Go ahead and try it. Go and try and put every fucking service on my line and find out what the fuck happens. So yeah, that system didn't last very long because people don't deal well with that. And having a fucking fake voice that's not a person get uppity about being sweared at that's brain damage. That's stupid. Let them yell at the robot, you fucking moron. It's not a person. It has no feelings. So if you can literally let a recording like that take all the annoyance from a customer instead of a person, that's a win. That's a win. Oh, the techno future. Is the flat earth getting bigger or shrinking? You know, bro, I'm starting to think that earth is a myth, right? They're talking about flat earthers and round earthers, but I'm a no earther. I'm a nerther, as, you know, we call each other. And in the nerther community, we think of all of you as fucking chumps for thinking earth is even a thing. Like, you're not, this is all some kind of fucking space zoo or some shit. It's not round, it's not flat, it's not even real. It's a fucking simulation in a simulation of a space zoo. There is no earth. Nerthers for life, you fucking chumps. Hashtag no earth, dumb bitch. So if earth doesn't exist, none of the problems can exist. Checkmate. Oh no, did somebody abduct your child? Sorry, earth doesn't exist. So shut up, Martha. Little Billy, I guess. Oh no, the terrorists got him, but they don't exist because there's no earth. Nerthers. Solves everything. Got a problem? Cram it. Problems are for earth, but there ain't an earth. Daniel, I'm gonna find some of your students and specifically tell them, I'll be like, eat as many pens as you can while yelling about nerth. Mil Messi, yep, that's true. The AI doesn't understand shades of gray. None of it. It's straight up black and white, right? Like if you were to say, okay, so she puts the pink handcuffs on, it does not understand shades of gray, bro. None of that book. The writing's terrible. Oh, man. I wonder what the next thing is. You know, AI is the big hot button thing now, but what comes next? What kind of weird craziness? I feel like this is the weirdest time to be getting old in human history. For like the longest time, human experience was pretty much the same thing, roughly. And then just this technological revolution where they're like implanting fucking, oh, hey, look at this. We can just stick this into your arm stump here, and now you can control a robo arm with your mind. And it's like, what? That's amazing. It's amazing. Jacob says one of the programs A plus on Alyssa Milano's moves. Yeah. Yes. That's, yeah. Who's the boss? They're the boss. Man. Of course, that just makes me feel old too now when I think about it, because Alyssa Milano is no spring chicken anymore, huh? Where does the time go? Jeppo, we were already over that, bro. You missed that part of the conversation and the electrobungus. Like, you're living in the past. We're already moved past electrobunguses and sex bots. Straight on to Nurth. We're deep in Nurth lore now, so. Not lore, fact. Fact. It's Nurth fact. Flat earthers are fucking hilarious, man. I love how their experiments keep proving the earth is round, and they just keep going, well, there's got to be something wrong with the experiments. It's just like, no, man. You're literally just proving. You're just proving it, man. But you won't accept the results of your own It's like, none of this makes sense. It keeps showing that there's a curve. Yeah, because there is. No! It's like, I just want it to be flat with like an edge. Why does everyone keep it a secret? It's like Terry, it's Discworld. We live on Discworld, bro. Brent, there are no sex bots because there's no Earth, right? So the nanobots in your brain just make you think that exists. For real though, whoever gets first to market with like good sex bots, they're gonna get all the money. They're gonna get all the money, and shit's gonna get weird in society. Joppo, what can I say, man? We're here to conquer the big problems of life. As I was saying earlier in the stream, my main focus is to fix the problems of society, because we can definitely do that through the power of these live streams, 100%. We just gotta fucking believe hard enough and form a fucking armed militia, and we'll take over all the fucking governments of the world. Now we gotta keep this part, don't tell, keep it quiet, because like when people find out about armed insurrections and stuff, things get kind of wild. But that's where we're gonna start. That's where we're gonna start. Yeah, Yamagor, exactly. What is the end game of denying a flat earth? It's like the flat end, the edge of the earth is actually the toasted crust. So if you like crust on pizza or whatever, the government's trying to keep you away from it. Do you know how greasy and delicious the edges of the earth are, bro? I just want to lick them and nibble them a bit. But fucking big government is all showing me, oh, look, this is outer space from Earth. Where's the crust, dickhead? Where's the gooey cheese dripping off the sides, you fucking stupid cows? I know the Earth is a flatbread pizza, you stupid fuck, and I'm gonna get a big bite of it, and there's nothing you can do, because me and my scientific coven are gonna fucking bust this shit wide open. Billy, get some rulers and some string! The first rule of Project Perpstorian. You are not your job. Oh. People like to think they know, like they're in the know. They know the thing, right? Saw a great meme. I want a rat race style show, but it's flat earthers trying to find the edge. That's an amazing idea for a show. That's awesome. Flat earthers with enough budget that they can travel the globe as much as they want, go wherever they want, help them get passports, do all the travel, and then just watch them founder. What? That's great. That's great. Hack, you think using AI to hear artists cover other songs is super cool? Yep. I mean, on one hand, it's super cool because you can see crazy cool stuff that like you couldn't see otherwise. On the other hand, it's like an invasion in a way. You know what I mean? Like in one way it's just technology. In another way it's like, well, this artist didn't want it, like they didn't choose to sing this song. They're not getting paid for it. None of it. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know exactly even what to fucking classify that as because it's a new thing. It's like it's impersonation essentially, right? But like digital impersonation of a. So I'm torn both ways because I love the creative capability of AI and what you can do with it and all that. But at the same time, I'm like I feel bad for. Yeah, right. Shut up. Scam texts. Text. The Canadian government has sent you $200. Really? And they're texting me? Interesting. Yeah, they don't do that. But let me click on this link on my phone to go and get this money that's definitely there. Scammy ass texts. It's a Mobius strip. Mobius Earthers. Oh. Maybe they come up with crazy explanations. Guys, they're drugging us in our sleep. Like they're drugging us and then while we're asleep, they're moving us to another place that's built to look exactly like where we were. So they're just relocating us away from the edge because they don't want us to know. That's what's going on. This is fake. We're not in the real Paris, bro. This is a fake Paris. Those Parisians, they're all fucking actors, dude. It's fake. It's fake. They know we're onto them. They know we're getting to the crust. Sounds like a spin-off of Top Gear. I never actually saw Top Gear. I played the Super Nintendo game Top Gear. So yeah, the AI thing, man, it's like it sucks that people's stuff is getting taken advantage of in terms of people can just go and like essentially create something using you. Hey, I made this, like that George Carlin comedy special that was made by AI. I don't like that. That wasn't made with permission of the family, the estate, any of it. It's just, hey, we're going to make our own comedy special with AI using like that's I don't like that. I don't like it. I know me not liking it doesn't change a damn thing about what people are going to do, but I don't like it. I really don't. I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to do it and put it out for other people. Now that I'm thinking about it. If you had access and just made it, like, had your own personal AI, just make it for you to listen to on your own or whatever, it doesn't feel as bad because, like, if you're just a fan of somebody and you miss them and you wish you could have more of them and it's a genuine, like, fan passion versus, like, I'm going to fucking upload this YouTube video that I made of basically a stolen personality and I just get all the fucking ad money and everything else and this was made without permission, all this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like Millmaster, I don't think that it's difficult to make money off of content you can't copyright. It's really easy to monetize content that you have no right to now. People fucking steal stuff that's copyrighted and make money off of it, let alone just something they did. Like, So for me, yeah, what's to stop you from making money? It's not that hard. Like maybe you can't do it on a global brand scale where you can be like, I'm manufacturing all this stuff for the next 10 years, but you can definitely make some money off of it. You just tell a computer, hey, make this thing, and then you upload it, you get ad money for it, you know? Juggling, yep, people are doing that. They're having AI, like, go generate, like, get a job, AI, make me some money. Eventually everyone will have AIs doing go make me money AI, and they'll be like the shareholders waiting for the money back from the AI, and all of our AIs will be doing awful things to people and terrible things to get money for us as our own personal shareholders. Get us the money, AI. Who cares if children in another country have to be forced into a mine? I won't even see it because you're off doing that. Why do I have to worry about any moral quandaries? All I have to do is look at my bank account. What do I get? $10 for everyone that dies in the mine? Well, damn, look, I got $10,000. I'm not even aware that 1,000 people are dead for that. What do I care? So yeah, I don't know, man. I think that AI is I think it's a really challenging subject overall because there's so many different layers to it, right? But I'm just a random internet jackass comedian. What the fuck do I know, right? I just look at all, woohoo, this is crazy. I'm just trying to make my way through all this shit. Oh, all right, my friends. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. It's been nice chilling with you. It's time for me to get going. I will see you guys again soon. If you haven't seen today's video, it's out over on The Historian, so go check it out. And I descend into the waters of the underworld.